The government shutdown is over, but this morning a deep divide remains, even with negotiations to stop another budget crisis underway. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning to you, Charlie. And for the first time in weeks, the Capitol is relatively silent. Lawmakers, most of them, cleaned up their mess and went home. But they left a lot of unfinished business behind, which prompted the president to give them a to-do list. The gears of government have started turning again as federal workers reopen parks, wind the clocks, and stream back into their offices.
I'm very, very happy to be back.
But can Congress find a way to work after weeks of utter gridlock? The president had some suggestions.
First, in the coming days and weeks, we should sit down and pursue a balanced approach to a responsible budget.
Those talks started yesterday. Leaders will spend the next 8 weeks haggling over spending levels and deficit reduction, something Washington has been trying to tackle for 4 years. There was the President's Fiscal Commission, led by Alan Simpson and Erskine Bowles in 2010. Congress ignored it. The 2011 grand bargain talks on deficit reduction between the President and Speaker Boehner failed. And a bipartisan group of lawmakers called the Super Committee tried to find $1.2 trillion worth of targeted cuts that same year, but could not strike a deal. How do you ensure that you are more successful than the Super Committee was?
The Super Committee's goals were much broader, much larger. Our job is to make sure that we have put forward a spending path and a budget path for this Congress in the next year or two or further if we can.
The president's second suggestion?
We should finish the job of fixing our broken immigration system.
The Senate passed a comprehensive immigration bill in June. House leaders say they want to take a piecemeal approach, but the pieces appear to be stalled. Senator Marco Rubio says the shutdown fight may have hurt the effort.
The president's behavior over the last 3 weeks has made it harder, not easier.
The president named one other big piece of legislation that's in limbo, the Farm Bill, which sets agricultural policy every 5 years. The House and Senate have passed their own versions, but the House bill cuts $40 billion worth of food stamp funding, which has created yet another partisan divide. Charlie and Nora.
Thanks, Nancy.